Hello students, welcome to GK class. Our GK is based on the concept of DEEN. D for dictionary, E for encyclopedia, A for atlas and N for newspaper. The objectives of the topic are to study about immortal quotes. Immortal means living forever, never dying. Great men are remembered even today by their saying or wise words. A quote is words from a text or speech written or spoken by another person. Immortality quotes hold great relevance to both spiritual leaders and fantasy writers. I am going to discuss Indian and some international immortal quotes in this video with you children. So let's start. Anything that makes you weak physically, intellectually, and spiritually, reject as poison. You cannot change your future, but you can change your habits, and surely your habits will change your future. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Azad. You can change friends, but not neighbors. Atal Bihari Vajpayee. The more we study, the more we discover our ignorance. P.B. Shelley. These are some examples of immortal quotes which I discuss with you. I am going to discuss chapter number 20 with you now. Let's discuss one by one. Number 1 is Franklin D. Roosevelt. He served as a governor from 1929 to 1933, promoting programs to combat the economic crisis visiting the United States. So, first of all, let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself, maimless, unreasoning, unjustified terror which paralyze needed effort to convert retreat into advance. So, students, the answer of the first quote, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself, is given by Franklin D. Roosevelt. Next is the child is father of the man. It's given by William Wordsworth. He was an English romantic poet with Samuel Taylor Coleridge helped to launch the Romantic Age in English literature with their joint publication Lyrical Badlas. William Wordsworth was born on April 7, 1770 in the Lake District of England. Next is Lucius Annus Seneca. He, also known as Seneca the Younger, was a Roman Stoic philosopher, statesman, and dramatist. He was born in Rome on 12 April. He said, "He who does not prevent a crime when he can encourages it." Next is Abraham Lincoln. He was an American statesman and lawyer who served as the 16th President of United States. Lincoln led the nation through its greatest moral, constitutional, and political crisis in the American Civil War. Here we are having some famous quotes given by Abraham Lincoln. As I would not be slave, so I would not be a master. This expresses my idea of democracy. Just as I would not like to be a slave, so I would not like to be a master. The best way to predict the future is to create it. So, students, these are some famous immortal quotes given by Abraham Lincoln. Next is Arnold Glasgow. He was a humorist and a successful American businessman. He was born in 1905 in USA. Temptation usually comes through a door that has been deliberately left open. This is a famous quote given by Arnold Glasgow. Next is John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy, often referred to by his initial JFK and Jack, was an American politician who served as the 35th President of the US from January 1961 until his assassination in November 1963. It is an unfortunate fact that we can secure peace only by preparing for war. This is a famous quote given by John F. Kennedy. Next is George Bernard Shaw, known at his insistently simply as Bernard Shaw, was an Irish playwright, critic, polemist, and political activist. His influence on the Western theatre, culture, and politics extended from the 1880s to his death and beyond. He is famous for his role in revolutionizing comedian drama. He won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1925. Next is Francis Bacon. He was an English philosopher and statesman who served as Attorney General and as a Lord Chancellor of England. His work are credited with developing the scientific method and remained influential through the scientific revolution. Some books are to be tasted, other to be swallowed, and some few to be chewed and digested. This is a famous immortal quote given by him. Next is Lord Acton. He was an English Catholic historian, politician, and writer. All powers tends to corrupt, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. This is a famous immortal quote given by him. The last one is P.B. Shelley. P.B. Shelley was one of the major English romantic poets, widely regarded as the finest lyrics and philosophical poets in English language. Our sweetest songs are those that tell of saddest thoughts. This is the immortal quotes given by P.B. Shelley. This is all about our today's topic, immortal quotes. Students, for your convenience, I have solved the answer key like this. You have to revise from here and you have to go through all the answers and write in the fill-ups. Students, again you have to write the 10 words from newspaper and write their meanings also. We will meet very soon. Till then, good day.